Does free will exist? Did you even choose to click on this video? Well, technically it's impossible to know, but it's still a concept that I would like to explore with you. First, you need to understand that everything is the product of something else that happened. For example, when it rains, that's the product of a rain cloud. When you clicked on this video, that was the product of the algorithm recommending it to you and you being like, okay, I'll watch that. And you being born, I mean, that was an example of your parents going out at night into a cabbage patch and fucking. Point is that everything that ever occurs is just the byproduct of something else. A ripple in the water going all the way back to the big rock that was the birth of the universe. Okay, I'll give you one more, slightly more personal example. When I was a little kid, I went to this hotel with family, and I had a lot of trouble getting to sleep that night because I was in an unfamiliar place. But eventually I did drift off, and I dreamt that I was in this dark cave. There was a purple tint to everything around me, and I kept going further and further in, but it only seemed to get darker and darker and darker until eventually I saw a light. I went for it and entered a new section of the cave, and when that happened, the new section had no floor. It was entirely submerged in this dark, deep water, and I saw myself in the water. We made eye contact, and I, the me that was in the water, was screaming, begging for help. And I was just standing there. I couldn't move. I just had to watch. I just had to watch as I went under, and then everything went to this dark, deep shade of purple, and then nothing. And then I woke up. Every time I tried to go back to sleep that night, I had the same dream, where I watched myself die, and woke up, went back to bed, watched myself die, woke up, went back to bed again and 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 again. And then I woke up. So basically, rinse and repeat was some weird hour-long, super meta, fourth wall breaking film about the making of itself that I started working on when I was like 13 years and 10 months old. Yeah, I was just ripping off Bo Burnham's inside. One original thing is it being about my sexual attraction to Apple products, you know, like the phone or the laptop. That's pretty much what that shit was about. That weird dream inspired that a lot as well. So I guess that's neat, I guess. Hello! Hi, I haven't worked on this in like 3 months. Sorry, I forgot you guys existed for a bit. But I'm back. So let's talk about time and shit. That stuff's weird and funky. So, to start, let's say you get like a an ant or some 2D creature, put it on a piece of paper, draw a square around it. It's gonna think it's trapped, and you're gonna be like, ha, stupid bug, just go over it. But it's not gonna know what that means. It doesn't have a concept of up, because it's two-dimensional, which sucks, because that was a lovely movie. Made me cry. Now that we got that out of the way, let's say you find an elderly homeless man on the street, you drug him, kidnap him, throw him in a cage in your basement. Now, you and him are gonna think, oh, he's stuck. This homeless man is trapped. But a fourth dimensional being is gonna be seeing you and being like, oh, stupid homeless man, just get out of the cage. And you're not gonna know what that means. I don't really know what that means. I'm just rambling incoherently at this point. Fuck. But basically, what it means, kind of, is a fourth dimensional being kind of lives in the dimension of time, meaning that it can basically just go to a point in time where it's not in the cage, if that were to happen to it. It can kind of travel through time, hypothetically, the same way that you would go from one side of your yard to the other. But I don't know, I'm not a fourth dimensional being. It's kind of like how we're kind of all sort of just stuck living in the film that is existence, one frame at a time. These fourth dimensional beings, hypothetically, they're like the video editors. Speaking of which, hello there, video editor me.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Oh, by the way, I do have a question. What, happens to me after this bit in the video is over?
Oh, you stop existing.
I don't really want that to happen.
Too bad, it's already happening right now.
Wait, no. There's this theory that when the universe ends, it'll just start again and again and again. And since the ingredients are all the same, it's just gonna be the same fucking Big Bang, the same fucking universe for the next trillion fucking years. I'm saying fuck too much, my bad. But the point is, this might not be the first time I've said this. This might not be the first time I've made this video. It could be the trillionth, could be the 6th. I don't know. But the point is, it's even scarier. Like, if free will doesn't exist, but my actions are still like a one-time thing, this is special to some extent. But if free will doesn't exist, and everything I do, think, and feel is going to be repeated infinitely across like a fractal of the same copy of the same universe for all an eternity, that's a little scary. I don't like that very much. It makes me feel a lot less special. Like, even if I don't have free will over my own choices, at least, you know, the things I do are unique to some extent. But if everything's just going to happen over and over and over and over, I'm not even the original me, probably, if that theory is true, and that's scary. I don't want that to be the case. I hope that there can be some change eventually. It has to hit the brick wall. It has to hit the fan eventually. Eventually, it's just going to keep going and 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 going, but eventually it has to finally just finally.
There's nothing you can take with you.